Hey everyone, Marcel here. Welcome back to my kitchen, guys. I wanted to hop on and share what I'm making the crew for supper tonight. It's been a few days since I've been able to post anything new, so I figured I would show you how I make this easy ground turkey stroganoff. This is comfort food for my family. It's got some really simple flavors, so it's very kid friendly. It's also very budget friendly, and it's just a really quick and easy supper. So I am gonna turn you around. I'm gonna show you the ingredients I use to make this, and then I'm gonna show you how I do it. So let's get started. Okay, y'all, so here are the ingredients for this easy ground turkey stroganoff. Here's my recipe. You can see it's from the blog. I have had this on the blog since 2018, so you can go right over when we're done here and print yourself out a copy just like this one. But to make our stroganoff tonight, first thing we're gonna do is cook some egg noodles and set them aside. So I use 8 ounces of pasta, and I'm not super exact about this, guys. So this is a 12-ounce package. I'm gonna literally take 3/4 of the package and cook it and set them aside. And while the pasta is, waiting for the rest of it, we're gonna make the ground turkey, the stroganoff, sauce. We're gonna be cooking 1 pound of ground turkey with a couple tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna be adding in a 1/3 cup of chopped onion. This is about 4 ounces, about 1/2 cup of chopped fresh mushrooms. We're also gonna need a can of cream of mushroom, a couple tablespoons of all-purpose flour. I'm using some dried parsley today. Gonna need 2 cups of water with some bouillon or some prepared broth. I've used chicken and beef when I've made this, and both turn out just fine. So use what you've got on hand as far as the liquid, the broth part of this recipe goes. And at the end, we are gonna be swirling in some sour cream after everything's all good and done and cooked. And this is a 1/2 cup of some light sour cream. And that's it. So first things first, got some water going already. We're going to get our pasta cooked. Okay guys, so we're gonna start by adding a couple tablespoons of olive oil to the skillet. And after this heats up for a couple of seconds, I'm going right in with the ground turkey, and we're gonna start browning it. Okay guys, so the turkey's been in the pan for a few minutes and it is cooking up nicely. I can already see it's got quite a bit of excessive drippings down here. So I will be draining this meat after it is cooked through in a few minutes and returning it to the pan. And then I'll be back for the next step. Okay guys, so we've got quite a sizzle going on here now that I've drained the pan, and I don't think I mentioned it when I listed the ingredients, but we're going to season this up with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then we're going right in with the onion and the mushrooms. I'm adding in a teaspoon dried parsley. And then I'm just going to saute this for a few minutes until my vegetables start to look, cooked. And, the onions look translucent and the mushrooms are a little bit softened up. All right, so I'm going to let this saute for a few minutes and I'll be back to show you the next step. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mix in the flour here with my meat and vegetables. And I'm gonna give this a nice stir until all of the flour is absorbed here into the meat. All right, so the next step is to add our liquid. So I'm gonna start with my water and my broth. My water with bouillon, and then I'm gonna add my can of soup. Okay, so my soup is in, my broth is in, and this smells amazing. I'm going to add, so I'm going to give this a good mix here and make sure it's all nice and well combined and creamy. And then I'm going to cover it and let it simmer for about 15 minutes, guys. So I will see you back here when the simmering is all done. Okay guys, so here is the stroganoff after about 10 minutes of simmering. I just realized that in my recipe, I call for 1.5 pounds of ground turkey. Honestly, the last few times I've made this, I've just used 1 pound and we haven't missed that extra 1/2 pound of turkey. But if you wanted to add it in, obviously it would make it meatier. So just know that that's a difference that you'll see when you go to print the recipe out. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat off, and I'm gonna stir in my sour cream. And this just gives it a nice, rich, tangy flavor. This stuff is rich and delicious. It's really pretty inexpensive to make too. But anyhow, that's it. We are gonna serve this over some pasta and have some delicious and easy ground turkey stroganoff for dinner tonight. Okay guys, well that is it. I've got supper all ready for my crew. The pasta and the the turkey stroganoff sauce are all done, but they are covered on my stovetop and ready for me to serve when everybody gets home. We don't serve too many complicated sides with this because it is a very satisfying, filling dish on its own with the pasta and the creamy meat sauce. But we do usually warm up some biscuits or some dinner rolls. My kids love dinner rolls and biscuits every time. They can have them with anything they can possibly eat them with. So we do make those, and then you could do a steamed green vegetable on the side, or a simple chopped salad would be great to kind of start off with or serve on the side. Anyhow guys, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for letting me show you how I put this quick and simple supper together. Have a great night, take care, and I will see you in the next video.